Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. Second down coming up.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback's got it on the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the option play. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. But Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
It's an option look. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They'll run the option. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Finley. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They'll try the option play here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Finley. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Perkins. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Give it to the back. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They try to run it with the option. The Gators keep the football on the move.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They're going to run the option. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Finley. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. It's a nice gain. Remove the football up to the 27.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Caught quickly. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Florida 21.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 19, set to kick off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. It was a foot race and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. To the air, it's Finley. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Florida State, 14.
The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the option play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. When this offense continues to roll, we wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And the running back takes the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Florida 28, Florida State 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Ball handed to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Knowles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Finds his man. It's Brown. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And it's fair caught right at... offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the single back takes the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Finley. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers or the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Florida State, 14.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Deep shot caught inside the 15. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Back to throw. It's Finley. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Throws it to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Important third down play coming up. It's an option look. Fights off a defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now it's second down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pitch play to the back. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And they'll use the ground game here.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
The Gators looking to cash in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To throw, it's Finley. Fires it. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Ball carrier running through tackles. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And it's complete downfield. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tough running there. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff again. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida State, 28.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. Down he goes. A sack. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.